Here in Milwaukee, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Brandon Woodruff. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ernie Clement leading things off and takes a strike.
Nope, that's low.
That one lifted to left. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Just underway here in Milwaukee. And that one fouled off. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Milwaukee, and the starter for Toronto, Max Scherzer. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
This is Bryce Terang.
No, that's a ball. Strike. Woo. Nope. Ball 2.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Runner takes off. There's a ball.
Play.
Throw to second. Save.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Lifted in the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Batting third, the designated.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Singy, plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking at ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Christian Yelich in the box now. Takes strike one. In the air, left side. Jimenez gets under it. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner for third.
The center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
That's in for a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Gone. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down. Now here's Jake Bauers. That's outside. Ball 1. He was late there. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Way inside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the third out. The inning is over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Brewers 2 and the Jays nothing. New inning getting started. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez.
That's a ball.
And it's 1-1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Ball 2.
That's off the inside corner. And a count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The third baseman, number 7, Kazuma Okamoto.
Up.
There's a 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
That one ripped. And foul ball. The 2-2 on the way. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, not every great at-bat ends in a hit. He saw a lot of pitches. That kind of an at-bat can be contagious to a lineup.
And here is Nathan Lucas.
Right through there for a strike.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Ball one there. Swing and a ground ball. Throw over to Bowers. Third out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the second. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because
fires over to Guerrero. Awesome play there.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 20, Brendan.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it. And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game, and this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
At the plate, David Hamilton. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Man at first, one away.
Let's go, Milwaukee.
Way inside, gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Not shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
Next for Milwaukee, Joey Ortiz. This one in the air, center field. Varsho settles under this one, and that ends the inning. So one hit is all they get. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Brewers 2 and the Jays nothing. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Jays, Eloy Jimenez.
Let's go, Brewers.
Jimenez getting to start in left, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and so far this year he's slugging over 500. Here's your 1. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 0-2. Started after it, appeal to third, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
2 down, bases empty. So up next for Toronto, Brandon Valenzuela. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No.
Foul ball.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Pitch misses inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now one missed. swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lockridge under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Brewers 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at American Family Field. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Max Scherzer back to work.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And that's just foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Brewers, the catcher, William Contreras.
No, that's a ball.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
Let's go, William.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. On the ground. Guerrero takes it to the bag, and 2 straight
Up
set
next
down to
for the
begin the bottom of the
Brewers,
3rd.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Christian Yelich. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Come on, Yelly.
Jumps, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Up next,
First
for the
pitch fastball in a great spot
the
to do some
center fielder,
damage, and he
number
squared it up
5,
nicely.
Garrett Mitchell.
Ball. High.
The 1-0. Right side. Sends it to first, and that's the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. That's too low. Ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
one fouled off. That misses. And the count is even, 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. That's out number 2.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom 4, Jake Bauers. Up now for the Brewers.
Bauers.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Scherzer ahead 1-2. In the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The right fielder, number 10, now, Freeland.
Oh! No, that's high.
Here's a 2-0. Bounce to the right side. Clement over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The Brewers, the left fielder, number 20, Brandon.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brandon Lockridge. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-2. In the air to left center. Jimenez should have this one. And that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Brewers 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at American Family Field. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Jesus Sanchez. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Sanchez rounds second on his way to third. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. Return throw to first. Double play. And the run scores from third.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
And it is 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And a foul ball. Missed with a changeup. Full count now. Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, David Hamilton. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And now the 0-1.
Whoa. Whoa.
Fouled off left side. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now, quick throw to first. Hamilton dives back in safely. And that one pulled foul. The 0-1.
Whoa.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a curve is down and in.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
First and second, no outs. Bryce Terang digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Makes the catch. 1 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the catcher, William Contreras.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Mason Fluharty, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Rogers getting cranked up as well. 2 on, 1 out. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes the throw.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Max Scherzer is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pushing forward.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Mason Fluharty.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in. The Brewers trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Fluharty. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The lefty ready and a 1-1.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Ortiz on second. Contreras at first. One gone. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Nope, that's away.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. So up next,
Leading off
Andres
with the line,
Jimenez.
The shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Here we go, Brewers, here we go.
That clips the corner. Activity for the first time in that bullpen down there. Abner Uribe, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Serpa warming up as well. And the 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now, Ernie Clement. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Hit on the ground to short. Ortiz gets it to first, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score holds. It's 3-1. Well, we go bottom six. Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers.
Jake Bauers.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about. Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Swings through the sweeper. And it remains 2-2. Outside. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 10, Sal Frelick.
And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Foul ball. The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next,
2 down.
Brewers, the left fielder, number 20,
Brandon Lockridge. Up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. Lockridge, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. 2 down, nobody on.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. That one missed. Swing, and that ball smashed out of line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hamilton.
First pitch just misses. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. 1-1 now. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Brewers strand one as the lead remains 3-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Brewers,
back. We're in the seventh.
number
We have a new
45,
pitcher on the mound, Abner Uribe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for Toronto,
And now
the
it's
center
Dalton
fielder,
Varsho,
number 5,
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Varsho.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one out now. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Just missed. And the 1-0.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And a strike on the outside corner. 1-2. The Jays trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Whips it to first on the run.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter,
Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. In there at the knees. 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Two down, nobody on, and 1-2. Triple digits on that last pitch. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're
Blue
back
Jays,
in a new pitcher here to
number
start the bottom of the
71,
7th. Tyler Rogers. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Leading off for the Brewers, the shortstop, Joey Ortiz.
Rogers fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen.
Ball inside.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
You know, it's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
There's a strike. And he can't make the play. Flips it, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Braden Fisher, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Bunting for a hit. And foul ball. Line to left. Jimenez takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Brewers, the catcher, William Contreras.
Up.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Oh, and 2 now. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the 3rd out. Nobody left for Milwaukee, and the score stays 3-1. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the 8th. Kazuma Okamoto now at the plate. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trevor McGill, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Serpa, the power lefty, up as well. The 1-0. That's a slider for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering misses. It's 2-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And that's downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nathan Lucas.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Here's Eloy Jimenez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missing there. And the count now even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Stays alive. The Brewers trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Abner Uribe gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Trevor McGill.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. One left for Toronto, and they still trail it here 3-1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Swinging a foul straight back. This one chopped to first. Guerrero takes it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Brewers, the center fielder, number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Strike one.
The 0-1.
That's the ball.
On the ground right side. Takes it himself. 2 down.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, number 9, Jake.
Manager out of the dugout,
Bauer.
and he's going to make a change. Tyler Rogers done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New
Blue
pitcher
Jays,
now for the Jays,
number
Braden
63,
Fisher. He
Braden
last pitched 2 days
Fisher.
ago. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Brewers 3 and the Blue Jays 1. We go to the
Leading off
ninth.
for the Blue Jays,
Here's the Toronto catcher, Brandon Valenzuela. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
First pitch way inside, a fastball. The 1-0.
He loves being the guy at the plate in these spots. You need to be careful with him because he can change this game rather quickly.
And that's downstairs and outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
The 3-1. This to third. There's one. They get the double play, and just one out to go now.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. The Brewers trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. McGill is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.